We spend so much time, like, ruminating on the past, we lose the present. All we have guaranteed is the now.
I am very excited today to be speaking with Brittney Karbowski and Amberly Connors, the voice dub cast behind the time I got reincarnated as a slime, Tears of the Azure Sea. Thank you both so much for the time. I really do appreciate it.
Oh,
Thanks
thank
for having me.
you. Yeah, thanks for having us.
This is wonderful. I mean, the show is great. The film is just a wonderful extension of that. What is it that excites you about this particular world? Because it's such a unique space.
Did you?
Oh, sorry, go
Oh, I was
ahead.
like, I was like, do you go first, Brittany?
I am just absolutely obsessed with the world of that time I got reincarnated as a slime. I love how Satoru in the past maybe didn't necessarily have a fruitful life in what he thought would be a fruitful life. Um, but when they're reincarnated, um, just decides to do good and bring the world together and bring monsters and people together. And it's just it's a beautiful path. Um, and I'm just in love with all of the characters. And this movie is so fun because it's a love story for Gapta, which is beautiful. That he gets his time, you know. Um, but yeah, yeah.
Yeah, piggybacking off of what you said, I really love how colorful all the characters are, and I think everybody has just like really like sweet relationships between each other, and there's just so much wonderful character growth. And then for the movie in particular, I mean, Tears of the Azure Sea, I just love a water theme. Listen, put Elmesia on the beach. Let's go.
It is such a fun world. I love the monsters and human mixture and like you said, the scenes are beautiful in a film like this. I would love to talk about Elmesia for a minute here because uh, Amberly, what is it that you think motivates Elmesia? Because she seems to enjoy playing both sides of the fence.
Yeah, this is a great question. She's a very interesting character, and when we keep in mind like how old she is, like how long she's been around, how long she's been in power, I think everything she does comes from a good place, but it is kind of all about control. It's like I know best, so I'm gonna try to play the board in a way that allows me to have control over these situations, which may be getting Rimuru to do stuff for her and not realizing it's a favor or stuff like that. But I think at the end of the day, she's got a good heart, and it's just all about like protecting people, especially her people.
Well, nothing is more expensive than something that's given for free. Uh,
Yes.
which which is such, it's such a lighthearted line, but it's said with such so flatly that it's just like, oh no.
Yes.
Like I guess yeah, well, so much for our vacation. Brittany, Rimuru is such a wonderful character as well. And how has he changed over the series? Like you mentioned that before, but certainly with the reincarnation. But as a character and and certainly in this film, how has he changed in your mind?
I think that Rimuru maybe hasn't taken Gobta seriously. Like Satoru as a salaryman, did not appreciate anyone who got by off of dumb luck. And I always kind of wondered why Gobta sort of got the short end of the stick in the series. Like why Gobta has to eat Shion's cooking or why Gobta gets forgotten about and hung upside down for a really long time. And they're like, where's Gobta? And he's just almost passed out, like that kind of stuff. Where I feel like Rimuru doesn't necessarily do that to other characters, but definitely did to Gobta. And I was always like, why does Gobta get the short end of the stick? But reading the light novels, you kind of find out Sasori really just has just a little bit of angst for anyone that kind of just got by on luck, and Gobta is that goblin. Um, but I find that in the movie, Reamer is really taken like a already does love Gobta in their own way. But I find that Reamer is very supportive and understanding of the way Gobta feels, and it's nice to see that change because that is a change from the series. I think a lot of in the series, Reamer is very irritated by a lot of the characters, honestly. And even whenever Rimuru gets to the island, it's just like, when they're like, oh, we're gonna go protect, but they're gonna go fishing, or like, the ladies that want to go have beverages or whatever, I I think that Reamer is usually irritated, but for Gobten, this just has just a lot of love for I think the first time we've ever actually seen that.
Well, and Gopta gets quite the story in this film. It's kind of an epic love story in a lot of ways across the board. There's a lot going on there. And with that in mind, and Gopta actually has a line that I think is an interesting one for these characters in this film, and it talks about enjoy it that Tempest doesn't always have a lot of time to enjoy the scenery, which is part of the treat of this, what seems to be when they first get to the AZURE Sea in this film. But I wondered, in your mind, for these characters or for you, what is the beauty of taking time to enjoy the scenery, especially when things are spinning wildly out of control?
You want to go first?
Yeah, sure. I think that's what really life is about, right? Like, we don't have necessarily like a guaranteed future. And if we spend so much time, like, ruminating on the past, we lose the present. All we have guaranteed is the now and the present. And I think that's what's so beautiful and important about taking the time to be present with the people around you, with, the flowers and the animals and like whatever is happening currently.
Yeah, definitely. It's a stop and smell the roses type situation, right? And especially in the movie, that time I got reincarnated as the slime. The movie Tears of the Azure Sea. It's really beautiful. It's like Hawaii meets Puerto Rico meets. Like the scenery is so breathtaking. Um, the water, the rocks, the seagulls, the sky, and the way that it's animated. There's definitely a whole lot to see. So it's nice that that's where they get to stop and smell the roses.
It's true. It's true. It looks like for an anime film, it's quite a scenic landscape that is just like you want to sort of step into it.
Yeah.
It's really beautiful. I love the idea of the memoreans, if I'm saying that right, in this film, they don't have a major part, but they kind of do. They kind of have an important role in this film. I won't say what it is, but especially towards the end. But I wondered, for you, with these characters, what you think Rimuru and Elmesia would put in their memorean.
Oh,
That's a good question.
I think that I think Rimuru would put Shizu saying, "I'm not a bad slime slurp." I think that Rimuru would want to hear that over and over again because, yeah.
That's really sweet. Man, again, Almesia's lived such a long life. I can't even begin to imagine what she would want in there. It could be something like, like, oh, like, I'm the greatest. Or it could be like somebody thanking her genuinely, like, we can swing any which way.
It's just self-affirmation. It's like, I'm pretty awesome.
Yeah, no, like, literally, I'm amazing. Queen. No, like...
I love that. I would love to hear too, for the two of you, what you think their relationship is between Rimuru and Elmesia. Like, what is it that what do they want for or bring to one another?
Man, I feel bad, Brittany. I feel like every time we've like interacted, it's like me just being like, I'm going to trick you into doing something for me.
Sneaky.
I know, it's so sneaky, but I feel like Elmesia really respects Rimuru and understands how powerful they are, and also that they're really like, they've got a good soul and a good heart, and that's why she's just like, you're the one I want doing XYZ for me.
I also feel like in this film especially, I think it's so funny how sneaky Elmesia is about it. Like, very like, but if I ask, and Rimuru has to do it. But I think that also, like, knowing Rimuru, I think that they probably assumed that there was some reason because, as Elmesia says, nothing is for free. But I think that Rimuru is intimidated. I do know that like when they first met, Elmesia's aura was super huge and like not really like something that could be contained. And Rimuru was impressed and has I think the utmost respect. And probably a little bit of a crush, I would imagine, but I'm not sure. I would just think so.
Well, I know. Okay, forgive me. I think this is set between seasons 3 and 4. The film is, or is it between, or is it? That is correct. I'm getting told it's correct. Um, has 4 started streaming yet? Do we know that? Have we? Yes, it has. Okay. I was wondering if you can tell us, give us any tips of where you would like to see these characters go, whether or not it's happened yet. I mean, it can be something that hasn't. That I know you can't. I don't want you to give spoilers, but something you'd like to see your characters grow into in the future.
I'd like to see Elmesia fight. I don't know. That's just me. I want to see what she does.
Yeah, me too.
Pew pew.
Oh, I know. Oh, that'd be so cool. I want to be able to see Rimuru relax a little bit. I think that every time Rimuru thinks that they're able to relax, they aren't. I think it would be nice to see Rimuru just kind of kick back and enjoy their people. Because I
But
don't think they get to do that very often.
it's not going to help if Elmesia is offering free vacations and pulling the rug out from under him.
At least they got that ride, right?
It's true.
They did. They did. That is a way to travel in style.
Right.
Oh my gosh! I was watching just that moment looked so beautiful. I was like, oh, this is great. I loved it.
If only we could travel that way.
I know. I
If only.
know.
Honestly, the film is so much fun. It is gorgeous, and it's just great to see these characters continue to grow. And thank you so much for your time. I really do appreciate it.
Oh, thank you so
Thank you for
much.
having us.
Yeah.